And so now we begin our Kapha Asana. Rather than our traditional seat, let's sit in Vajrasana, up on our heels, long spine. And take a few deep breaths. This practice is going to be fast moving to get our energy going, to release that static, stuck feeling of Kapha. Take a few deep breaths as you usually would. Connect to being in this body, in this moment here now. We're going to start coming onto our hands and knees and climbing up into downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet a little side to side. Pressing evenly into all fingers. Nice deep breaths. Let's inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Rising up, cobra, bhujangasana. Take it back, downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet to the hands and hang out over the legs in Uttanasana, forward fold. Deep breaths. Shake the head out a little, yes and no. And inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's take the right arm up, back, and down, taking circles. There'll be a lot of repetition in this practice. This is one of the ways of moving kapha out of the physical body. Let's take the circles in the other direction. Releasing the right arm, take the left arm up, back, and down. And taking the circles in the other direction. Deep breaths. Try to keep those hips forward. Let the movement come from the shoulder. Hands to the heart. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, rising up halfway. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Rising up into cobra. Take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha. Inhaling again to plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the ground. Rise up into shalabhasana, locust pose. Breathe. Lifting arms and legs. Take it back, downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet to the hands, hang out over your legs. Focus on lengthening through everything. Sweeping the arms out and up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, diving forward. Rising up halfway, get long. Exhale, release, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Rising up to cobra. Take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Rising up to upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Rise up to shalabhasana. Extend through the toes, the fingertips. And take it back, downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Feet to hands, Uttanasana, forward fold, lift those sit bones high. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, diving forward. Rising up halfway, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, rise up to cobra, belly button on the ground. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhaling to plank, exhale chaturanga. Rise, upward facing, exhale back, downward facing. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground, rise up to Shalabhasana, lengthen through everything. Take it back. Coming to sit on the heels, Vajrasana, breathe. We'll have moments like this where we still stay connected and engaged, but we take a moment to breathe. Kapha rules the lungs, connect to the breath. Never move so quickly that the breath is lost. This is important, it's a good check-in. Let's come back to downward facing dog. Bringing feet to hands, hand over your legs. Inhale the arms out and up, exhale hands to the heart. Let's inhale the arms up and exhale, sink back into chair. Your choice, feet and knees are apart or together. Engage your core, sink back into your seat. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, straighten the legs, take the arms up. Exhale, sink back into your seat again. Repetition is key to burning kapha out of the system. Hands to the heart, inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, sink back into your seat. You're going to hate me by the time this practice is over. Hands to your heart. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, dive forward. Rise up halfway, get nice and long. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Nice deep breath. Spread out through your fingers and toes. Inhale to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Rise up, cobra. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower to the ground. Rise up into Shalabhasana. Extend through everything. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Walking feet to hands. Let's hang out over your legs. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up again. Exhale, sink into chair. Your most favorite pose. Engage your core, hands to your heart. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms out and up. Exhale, sink back into your seat. Breathe. Hands to the heart, sink deep. Take the arms out and up, straighten the legs. Exhale, sink back into Utkatasana again. Hands to your heart, sweep it out and up. Exhale, diving forward. Rise up halfway and take it back. Downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Rising up to cobra. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower to the ground. Lift up to Shalabhasana. Deep breaths. Exhale it back. Downward facing dog. Deep breaths, guys. Check in with your breath. Feet to hands. Hang out over your legs. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sink back into chair pose. Engage the core. Make sure you're sinking into your seat. Hands to your heart. Sweep the arms out and up. Straighten the legs. Exhale, sink back into chair. Deep breaths. Relax your face. Hands to your heart. Sweep it out and up once more. Exhale, sink into your seat. Hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, diving forward. Rising up halfway, walk it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Rising up to cobra. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lifting the heart upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower to the ground, lifting up into Shalabhasana. Deep breaths. Taking it back. Let's come to sit on our heels again. Close the eyes, take a few deep breaths. Check in with the breath. Steady the breath, and if it's going really fast, know that you have to slow yourself down. Maybe you only take one vinyasa or two. Let's come back to downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg up to the sky, keep the hips squared. Step that right foot forward, revolve the left foot down. Let's rise up to warrior one. Front heel lines up with the arch of the back foot. Work your hips forward, sink into your hips, but don't strain the joints. A tendency with kapha is to overdo it because the joints are flexible, okay? I want you to create stability. Take your hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Let's take the left leg up, try to keep those hips level. Step that left leg forward. Revolve the right foot down, warrior one. Arms in line with your ears. Soften through your shoulders. Let your core engagement be what lifts the chest, not overarching in the back. Take the hands to the ground, take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank, exhale. Knees, chest, chin, rise up to cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing. Inhale to plank, exhale, lower to the ground, rise up, lift your heart, lift your limbs, Shalabhasana. Take it back, downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg again, hips squared, step it forward. Revolve the back foot down, warrior two. Front knee tracks toward the little toes. It does not go beyond the front ankle. Give about 60% of your weight to your back foot. Engage your core, breathe. Deep breaths. Now let's windmill the hands to the ground, downward facing. Lifting the left leg up, hips squared, step the left foot forward. Revolve the right foot down, warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Make sure the arms are in line with the shoulders. Front knee tracks toward those little toes. Sink down, take the hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Rise up to cobra. Take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Lift up to Shalabhasana. And take it back. Let's sit onto our heels. lengthening the spine again, tuning into the breath. Taking those moments, feel the lightness that's building. Feel how your body is letting go. This repetitive movement, what it's doing. Steady, consistent, stable movement. So a way we can utilize the inherent stability of kapha in freeing it. Let's take the hands back down, take it back up to downward facing dog. Let's step the feet to the hands, hang out over your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's take the arms back out and up and sink into our chair pose. Your choice, knees and feet together or knees and feet apart. Hands to the heart, twisting from the core up. Take your left elbow to your right knee, which will mean that your knees don't move. Coming back to center, take the twist to the other side, twisting from the core up. Coming back to center, inhale, straighten the legs, take the arms up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking the right leg to the sky. Hips level, step the right foot forward, revolve the back foot down. Warrior one again. Let's take the arms up and overhead. Again, leveling the hips forward. Interlace the fingers overhead, index fingers toward the sky. Nice and steady, we're going to lift off the back foot and come into warrior three. Level the hips out, push through that left heel, extend through your index fingers. Breathe, lowering back into warrior one. Let's straighten out the front leg and level your hips. Point both hips forward, draw that right hip back, and extend out over that front leg, coming into pyramid for a few breaths. Your hands can come to the ground or to blocks, your choice. Nice deep breaths. Never any one place for too long. It's the method of liberating kapha. Now let's bend that front knee, step the back foot away, plant the left hand under the left shoulder, take that right arm up to the sky for the twist. Try to keep your hips level. Deep breaths. Right hand to the ground. Let's take it back to downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, hips even. Step the left foot forward, revolve the right foot down. Let's come up into warrior one. Level those hips out. Interlace the fingers overhead, index fingers up. And step yourself up into Virabhadrasana 3. Keep those hips level, push through that right heel, extend through those fingertips, breathe. With ease, step it back, Virabhadrasana 1. Straightening the front leg, level the hips forward, come into your pyramid pose. And breathe. Nice deep breaths. Keep those hips level, soften through your face. Bending that front knee, wiggle the back foot away, and let's come into the twist. Plant the right hand, take the left arm up, keep your hips level, breathe. Windmill the left hand down, let's take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Rising up to cobra, take it back, downward facing dog. Coming to plank, lowering chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower to the ground, rise up to Shalabhasana. Extend through all the fingers, take it back. Come to sit on your heels and connect to your breath. If you're Vata or Pitta, there's a good chance you'll feel the need to keep moving, because that movement's always something you're drawn to. If you're Kapha, though, we need these spaces of stillness, so take them. Again, reconnect with your breath. Make sure you're not moving so fast that the breath is affected. Let's come back to downward facing dog. Stepping the feet forward, let's come to hang out over the legs. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, sink into your chair. Again, bring the hands to the heart. Twisting from the core up, take the left elbow to the right knee. Engage that core, lengthen through your spine. Come to center, you're still in chair. Take the twist to the other side. Knees stay in line with each other. Come back to center. Take it to the right again. I know, just when you thought it was over. Doubling up, come to center. Take it to the left again. Breathe. Come to center, inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, diving forward. Rising up halfway, take it back, downward facing dog. Try not to open the chest too deep. Lift that right leg, step the right foot forward, revolve the back foot down. Warrior 2 this time, sink into those hips. Remember, more weight in the back foot than the front. Let's slide down the back leg for exalted warrior and come into extended angle. Right forearm to right thigh. Engage your core so you're not dependent on your leg to stay up. Let's wrap that left arm around the back. Right hand comes to the ground or a block. Let's walk it forward and lift that left leg up into half moon. You can take the left arm up if you like. Stack your hips. Look wherever's comfortable for your neck. Engage your core and step back to warrior 2. Deep breaths. Windmill hands to the ground. Let's step it back, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up, let's step it forward for warrior 2 on the left side. Revolve the back foot down, come up. Let's slide down the back leg, exalted warrior. Keep bending that front knee and windmill open. Extended angle, forearm to thigh, roll the heart open. Engage your core, let's wrap that top arm around the back. Left hand to the ground outside of the left foot, walk it forward as you lift that right leg off the ground. Half moon, you can offer that right arm up. Engage your core, extend through everything, that's the key. Not fixating. Step it back, warrior 2. Windmill hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhaling to plank, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Rise up to cobra, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift upward facing, exhale, downward facing. Inhale to plank, exhale, lower down, lifting up to Shalabhasana. Exhale back, come to sit on your heels once more, Vajrasana. Lengthening the spine. Deep breaths. Connecting to the breath. Stabilizing your breath. Hands to the ground. Let's take it back to downward facing dog. Walk the feet to the hands and hang out over your legs. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, and exhale, sink back. Chair, bringing the hands to the heart, take the left elbow to the right knee. Engage that core, let the movement come from the belly. Coming back to center, take it to the other side. Smile, breathe. Convince your brain it's not too intense. Come back to center, twist to the other side. Remember, if it is too intense, you can always just do one or two. Come back to center, take it to the left. Engage your core. Come back to center. One more time, take the left elbow to the right knee. Engage the belly. Come back to center, take it to the left. Make it count, open your heart. Come back to center and inhale, straighten your legs, hallelujah. Exhale, diving forward. Rising up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release it back, downward facing dog. Taking the right leg up, let's step the right foot forward. Revolve the back foot down, warrior one. Working those hips forward, interlace your fingers again overhead, index fingers up. Let's have lift off, Virabhadrasana 3, coming into it again. Press through those fingers, bend your right knee. Let's windmill the left leg over top the right. Right arm over top the left. Bend that right knee so you sink into your eagle pose, Garudasana. Breathe. Smile. If for no other reason, then you know we're not going to be here long. Now let's unravel back into warrior one. Be grateful for ground under your feet. Hands to the ground. Take it back to downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky. Step that left foot forward for warrior one. Taking the arms up and overhead. Working those hips forward. Breathe. Interlace the fingers overhead and step forward into your warrior three. Level your hips out. Push through that right heel. Breathe. Bending your left knee, let's take the right leg around. Left arm on top of the right. Sink just like you do in chair pose in your hips. Coming into Eagle, Garudasana. Breathe. Deep breaths. Unraveling back, warrior one. Beautiful. Appreciate ground. Bring your hands down to it and take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Unravel into cobra. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, rising up to Shalabhasana. Open the heart. Exhale back. Let's come to sit on our heels, Vajrasana, and breathe. Remember, connect with the breath. Make sure that the breath is stable, that the breath is okay. Come back into downward facing dog. Lifting right leg up. Let's step the right foot forward. Revolve the back foot down. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Sliding down the back leg, exalted warrior. Let's come into our extended angle again. Stretch through that side body, engage your core so your front knee isn't dependent. Wrap that left arm around the back and walk the right hand forward for your half moon again. You can always do this against the wall with the wall behind you. If you'd like, you can try bending the knee and grabbing the foot with the left hand. If you're like me and you have a tight psoas, this might take some time, so you can always use a strap to grab the foot or just bend it just to feel the stretch. Don't hyperextend in that low back. Let's release the foot, engage the core, step back, warrior 2. Windmilling hands to ground, downward facing dog. Appreciating what ground is. Typically, Kapha has too much ground to feel lightness and then appreciate ground. Let's take that left leg up, left foot forward, right foot down, warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Widening your stance, slide down the back leg, exalted warrior. Coming into extended angle, breathe. Wrapping that arm around the back, let's take the left hand to the ground or a block and walk it forward. Half moon, flex that right foot. If you'd like to bend the knee and go for the foot, you can. Try not to hyperextend in that low back. Engage your core. Releasing the foot, engage and step back, warrior 2. Windmilling hands to the ground, take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Unraveling to cobra, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling to plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lifting, upward facing, exhale, downward facing. Inhaling to plank, exhale, lower down. Coming up to Shalabhasana, lift your heart, open everything, releasing down. And come to sit on your heels once more. Nice radiant spine. Feel how much lighter you are. Notice where you feel lightness. Notice where there's space where there wasn't before. It's a clear indication of where there's kapha in the system. Now let's come to sit and stretch your legs out. Bringing the feet together for Baddha Konasana. Let the knees open. Now I don't want you to hyperextend here in the knees or the hips. And if you are kaphic, your tendency is going to be to hyperextend through the joints. So maybe have the feet connect, have them close instead of open, so the hip joints lock a little bit. So you can feel the stretch in the muscle rather than through the joint. Folding forward, breathing. Nice deep breaths. Maybe walking it a little further. Remember, not taking it so far that you can't connect to breath, to presence. Let's walk it up. Draw the knees together. And stretch your legs out. Curling toes up toward your head. Let's take the arms up and overhead and exhale, fold forward. Now again, I want you to avoid just bending because you can, and let it be an extension from your hip joint. If you have a strap, it's a great way of keeping that extension. Remember what we worked on the last couple asana classes, to not pull yourself into the forward fold. It's all extension. This is important for kapha, especially in forward folds when a lot of the energy can become kaphic. We're close to the ground, we're a little immobile. Focus on extending through the spine, through the heels. Deep breaths. And inhaling yourself up. Let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Take a nice little twist. Bring the right hand behind you, left elbow to right knee. Take a moment and take the right arm back and lengthen. Get that length we're talking about here. And then from that length, plant the hand down. And breathe. And coming back to center, let's take the counter twist to the left. Sit up tall. Coming back to center, shake the legs out. Let's go to the other side. Left foot to the outside of the right knee. Bring the right elbow to the left knee. Take that left arm out and get long, extend. Then plant the hand and twist. Breathe. And turning back to center, get a little counter twist to the right. Turning back, stretch those legs out. Let's bring our hands behind us, fingers forward. Let's come to tabletop. Tuck the tailbone under and lift your hips, knees and ankles in line. Opening the pectorals, lower the hips. Then you can take the same posture again if you'd like, or we're going to take Purvottasana, upward facing plank. Stretch the legs out and lift the hips. This is my least favorite posture of all 8 million yoga poses. You can try to get your heels to touch the ground, your toes to touch the ground. Lower down, come upright, lengthen, and try it again. Lifting those hips. Tuck the tailbone. You can let the head hang back if it's comfortable. Breathe and lower down. See, not too long. Now let's come onto the back. Find your way onto your spine. Hug the knees in. Let's take eagle twist. Wrap the right leg around the left. Let the legs fall to the left and look out to the right hand. And breathe. Nice deep breaths. Lifting the knees up. Unraveling the legs, hug the knees in. Let's wrap the left leg on top of the right. Let's let the legs fall to the right. Looking out to the left hand. And coming to the other side, breathing. You did a lot. You're allowed to enjoy these spaces of simple rest, easing out the tension. Lifting the knees up, unravel the legs, hug the knees in. Now we're going to come into some back bends. Let's bring the feet to the ground, relax the arms alongside you. Tucking the tailbone under and long, lifting those hips up into your bridge. Remember to keep the neck long, chest is coming to the chin, not chin to the chest. Ankles and knees are in line. Breathe. Let's lower it down. Now you can continue with bridge the whole time, or if you've taken wheel before, you can do it here. We're going to examine this a little more intensely in a later video. So if you've done wheel before, you can take wheel, or you can take bridge again. Breathe. Lowering down. Then we're going to do it a third time's a charm. If you'd like to, you can take your bridge again, maybe take Yoga Mudra underneath, or you can take wheel again. Deep breaths, tucking the tailbone for either one. Lowering down. Now I'm going to take Recline Baddha Konasana in this video. You can take any inversion you'd like. If you're new to yoga and this course is what's helping you, maybe work with shoulder stand like we have in other videos. I'm going to extend the time a bit beyond what I do in the video so you have some time for your inversions. Inverting is important for Kapha. The reason I took the simpler inversion here is very simple. We were filming outside and it was hard to find a space that would be conducive. But you've learned shoulder stand. You could take more inversions in terms of back bends if you'd like. Another reason to take Reclined Baddha Konasana is if you have migraines, if you have high blood pressure, if you're pregnant, if you're menstruating. Inversions are contraindicated. So this is perfect in those cases too. And take a few more moments, maybe another minute or so with your inversion. Taking the time. Exploring it. Enjoying it. Remember to take your time when you ease out of the inversion. So let's start to work ourselves out. If you're in shoulder stand, take a moment to be on your side. If you are on another inversion, maybe child's pose is acceptable. Now let's find your way into Shavasana, into corpse pose. Now corpse pose is a very kapha building posture. So what you want to do, this is going to sound silly, but stay on the lighter end of cozy. So we don't want to go into the kind of Shavasana where we could fall asleep. You want one where you're awake. If you usually wear a mask over your eyes, maybe don't do that this time. Allow yourself to be a bit awake and alert. Just enough that we don't slip into that kaphic coma. But do make sure that you're comfortable in the sense of any low back discomfort, this kind of thing. And close your eyes. Take 10 deep breaths. initiating that you're in corpse pose and you're awake in corpse. We're not falling asleep. We're not drifting off into the realms of thought. We're very vividly aware of what we're experiencing as we experience it. And in such a visceral way that there is ease in letting it go. So much of our direct experience is something we hold on to. We try to make it concrete. And it's not concrete. It's never meant to be. Part of the reason that we do this is because we're so distracted, it's hard to have a fulfilling experience in the present moment. But you're vital and you're full here. You're incredibly devoted to witnessing your direct experience. And because of that, you feel everything to its fullest, and you can let it go. Feel that you do this as you lie here, every breath to its fullest, and then you let it go. Every sensation to its fullest, and then you let it go. And we don't have to slip into the mind. The mind creates its own kind of Kaphic lethargy that rolls in this way where we lose the preciousness of what we've experienced. You don't need a dialogue about what you're experiencing. You don't need to categorize it or describe it. You can just be. Notice how the body feels. That's important. Notice how the body feels lighter. Notice where the lightness is. This is a vital thing as we burn through kapha to feel the light quality without it having to mean disembodiment. So in other words, not becoming so free of kapha that we become vata. It's free in the sense that we are not attached, we're not clinging. Free in the sense that what is stuck or inhibiting is unstuck. Enjoy that lusciousness. Let's take 10 more deep breaths here. Let's slowly start to move hands and feet. Stretching arms overhead and legs away. Rolling to the right side, coming into the fetal position. Let's come up to sit. Come up to sit on your heels, much like we did during the asana video. And let's become aware of the length of our spine. And visualize the spine as though it were a column of light. A column of light that radiates warmth to the very most outer edges of your being, that keeps all the pathways clear, all 72,000 nadis clear. And feel the radiance of your breath, of your awareness. And bringing your hands to your heart, bowing the head. Om Shanti. Namaste.